Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here, former federal prosecutor, former Army JAG. I just want to talk for a minute about Donald Trump's failure to produce. Specifically, his failure to produce under the Defense Production Act. I just watched a 30-minute whiteboard presentation by Congresswoman Katie Porter of California, and it was remarkable. She's a former law professor, and you can certainly tell. And she provides accurate, truthful, important information based on a 1-hour phone call she and other members of Congress had with Vice President Pence. On the upside, it's inspirational to know that we have people like Congresswoman Katie Porter representing us in Washington. On the downside, one of the most troubling and frankly shocking things that she said was that Vice President Pence just yesterday in that phone call admitted that Donald Trump has not ordered the production of one single solitary piece of life-saving equipment under the Defense Production Act. Under that act, the president can order manufacturers to produce PPE, personal protective equipment, produce masks, produce gowns, produce goggles, produce face shields. He can also order them to produce ventilators, the life-saving equipment that will both save the life of our healthcare workers, the heroes of this sad national saga, and the people who are struggling to survive once they've contracted this horrible virus. They need ventilators. The president has not ordered a single manufacturer to produce a single mask or ventilator under the Defense Production Act, notwithstanding that he gets on TV every day in his press conference / pep rally and says that we've employed the Defense Production Act very powerfully. Well, Katie Porter just exposed that for the absolute lie that it is. Why can't Donald Trump lead? I think two reasons. One, he's not a leader. He doesn't have a leadership bone in his body, right down to his fake heel spurs that kept him from serving in the military. Perhaps more importantly, though, than having absolutely no leadership qualities inside him, is the fact that when things go wrong, he wants to blame the governors. He wants to take credit for anything that is perceived as a success, and he wants to blame the governors, if not the people themselves, for anything that turns out to be a failure. Well, Donald Trump will have to be held accountable for his failures. He will have to be held accountable for not only failing to produce under the Defense Production Act, but lying to the American people over and over and over again and saying he has deployed it very powerfully, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is nonsense. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you all stay coronavirus free, and I will talk to you all again soon.